I'm going to recite for you most of the words from Eve of Destruction by P.F. Sloan. This was a song, Dylan sung it, others, that moved us who were starting to really become awake and do everything we could to stop the war in Vietnam. And the weird thing about this, Eve of Destruction, is even though it was a 60s song, it's totally applicable to the situation right now. And the only thing that's different is that if you're 18 years old, you get to vote before you have to go be a soldier. And that when this song was written, there was conscription. And now there's just a volunteer army so far. Okay, so The Eve of Destruction by P.F. Sloan. The Eastern world, it is exploding, violence flaring, bullets floating. You're old enough to kill, but not for voting. You don't believe in war, but what's that gun you're toting? And even the Jordan River has bodies floating. But you tell me over and over again, my friend, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. Don't you understand what I'm trying to say? Can't you feel the fears I'm feeling today? If the button is pushed, there's no running away. There'll be no one to save with the world in a grave. Take a look around you, boy. It's bound to scare you, boy. Yeah, my blood's so mad, feels like coagulating. I'm sitting here just contemplating. I can't twist the truth. It knows no regulation. Handful of senators don't pass legislation, and marchers alone can't bring integration when human respect is disintegrating. The whole crazy world is just too frustrating. Think of all the hate there is in China, then take a look around to Selma, Alabama. You may leave here for 4 days in space, but when you return, it's the same old place. The pounding of the drums, the pride and disgrace. You can bury your dead, but don't leave a trace. Hate your next door neighbor, don't forget to say grace. And tell me over and over again, my friend, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. No, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. I want you to understand that even though we don't have Bull Connor loosing dogs on people, as happened in Selma, Alabama, black people and people from Mexico and Latin America do not have a fair shake here. And let's face it, we are still on the eve of destruction.
We're on the eve of destruction.